You change your income by changing your mindset first. Make the change today, you won't regret it tomorrow. Part 9. Now the next step in the process is getting you to think like a businessman or woman. The first step in business is solving a problem. How can you add value to the marketplace? Solve a problem from an existing system or product. The next thing I would suggest is to create a business plan and make sure it is very thorough and direct. You need to be clear on who, what, when, and the how of the operation. You need to know what resources you have at your disposal and the people that can aid you in your project. The rest of the steps in this particular part are not in no type of chronological order by no means, but I would personally take things from the beginning to end, but I'm saying it doesn't have to be. That is just my suggestion. Create a website for your business so people can find where you at, what you do, and how good you do it. Customers love to check out a business before they spend money. If the place has bad reviews, it is unlikely that the business will remain sustainable. Create an application on Android or iOS that is relevant to your company, business, corporation, or LLC. Create business cards to get your name out to the public while building a powerful brand. Branding is more powerful than anything when it comes to sales. People respect and purchase brands they are familiar with. People include certain brands into the family like another member of the family. Some people will take it as disrespect to belittle their favorite brands. Establish an LLC or corporation so your business will be insured and protected while your personal assets are not up for grabs in the sense of a problem. I recommend a corporation personally. Corporations can be anything or anyone, and they have an amazing tax loophole which I think you will love to hear about. The average person makes a wage, then is taxed by the government, and what is left over is the person's actual take-home wage. A corporation earns a wage, then pays for all expenses, and then is taxed on what is left over. If there is no leftover, there is any tax. This is how Donald Trump and all the billionaires pay fewer taxes than my mom, who makes $50,000 per year. The system is a little bit stingy, you could say, but hey, it's the law. No harm, no foul. When it comes to the rich, there is always a way to bend corners and come out ahead. Rich people know how to utilize leverage, and they do it flawlessly. Where someone in poverty finds a disadvantage, one who is rich and educated finds an equal advantage. Another thing I would like to point out real quick is that if you're reading this and you don't have a current life insurance policy, I advise you to put this book down and get one. If you already have a life insurance policy, now might be the time to get an additional policy. There is no better security than knowing your loved ones are protected in the event that you die, which you will for certain. I am in the process of getting several life insurance policies for my entire family. My brother Jacob didn't have life insurance when he passed away, so not only did my parents lose their son, but they were out $10,000 that they didn't have in the first place. Jacob was only 16 and never purchased life insurance, so his son never got anything to remember his dad from. Regardless how you feel about your family, get a policy and put someone that you trust in charge of your return. I would suggest a younger family member, but that is your call. Andrew Carnegie said that life insurance is the best security a man can possess, and he was the richest man of the world at one time. I think he knows what he is talking about. Check out his story in the book, How to Raise Your Salary, by Napoleon Hill. It is an amazing book and can 10x or even 100x your income if you let it. I personally like Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich as well. Both books have a similar story. Another piece of information I have for you in this particular section is to really understand the difference between a want and a need. We all have wants, we require few needs. Learn to delegate assignments and positions to capable people. Always construct a chain of command system in your business to ensure ethics and trade secrets are revealed. Hire an accountant, a lawyer, and a secretary. Trust me, you will thank me later. You can't do everything. Know what you're good at and know what you're not good at. Delegate responsibilities. Continually strive to improve your product or service in any way you find possible. Competition is fierce and someone is always looking to cut you out and take your piece of the pie. Stand your ground. Have you ever heard the old saying, when you get to the island, burn the ships? That is how you must approach this, all in or nothing. There isn't enough success in the world for people who are not willing to commit. Learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others. If you're not making any mistakes, you are not growing. If you're not growing, then you're dying. Try to stay afloat.